Hey, it's May, and in today's video, we are going to be doing a speed build of Sasha's vacation home in Happy Home Paradise. I am so excited for this video, and I'm so excited for you all to join me. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, I'm so glad that you're back. I'm so glad that you've all made it, and if you haven't already liked and subscribed, make sure to do this as this helps me out so much. Well, let's get in today's video. Here we are on Happy Home Paradise. Let's go inside and scan in our boy Sasha. I have not played Happy Home Paradise since I finished it, so there might be some unnecessary dialogue, and I apologize for that in advance. But let's go and talk to Lottie and get ready for work. Okie dokie, now that we're all ready, look at how cute we look. Let's go over to the amiibo scanner and scan in our cutie Sasha. I also haven't used the amiibo scanner yet, so let's see. Okay, nothing crazy, nothing that we have to worry about. So this is the amiibo for Sasha. Yes. Look at how cute Sasha is. Also, Sasha mentions cheese on apple pie right here, and all I have to say is I'm gonna be having a talk with Sasha. Okay, so we are going to not do anything that Sasha wants. I'm gonna do my own thing. So let's pick out a plot of land for Sasha. I decided to go with this one because it gave me a lot of space and I had a lot of ideas for it. So I also decided to go with just one story for Sasha's house. I don't have time for two stories. I don't like doing interiors, so for me to do two stories would just be silly, you know? It would just be silly. So here we are at Sasha's plot of land for their vacation home. I started with figuring out if I wanted to do a big house, if I wanted to do a small house. I decided to go with a bigger house and to go with like blue and white gray tones. I actually ended up really liking the house. I then started my pathing. I don't have a lot of very neutral pathing just because I am doing a Kid Core Island currently. So the only thing that I had that was a very neutral tone was this stone pathing, but we made it work. I played with the pathing a lot, but I decided that this would have to do. I then started putting some trees down. I wanted to place the trees into the back to give it some dimension, and I also decided to use different size and growth of trees to give it, you know, some variety. I then started to look for some items that I was going to be using for this. I struggled to try to figure out what exactly direction that I was going to go in with this, but I decided that we were going to do the green leaf piles and of course some clotheslines. I was going to put the clotheslines in the back next to these trees, and I was going to add an old-fashioned wash tub and of course this little laundry basket item and a bucket. Can't go wrong with those items. I just struggled with items. I don't know why. I don't know, but it turned out really cute over in that area. Then this is me freaking out thinking that I didn't have wheat fields on Happy Home Paradise, but it's okay. We found the wheat fields. Everything is going to be fine. After placing the wheat fields down, I found this bunny, so I had to incorporate that somehow. But then I also started incorporating some of these hibiscus bushes, not bloomed. I just love the leaves and the colors of the bush. And then I also added some blue hyacinths and some white cosmos to give it some extra floral, pretty cuteness, just some pretty cuteness. And then I started this picnic area. I was like, how am I gonna fill all of this space? Picnic area. Very cottagecore for Sasha. I also struggled to find the baby bear item, so we had to settle for Mama Bear, but Mama Bear came in this really cute blue color, so it worked out. I then continued filling in this little picnic space. I decided to go with the pile of Zen cushions and a cushion on top. I just used whatever custom design patterns that I had. I don't have a lot because of the themed island that I'm going for right now, but I think the codes that I ended up using turned out to be really cute and kind of fitting, gave it a little pop of yellow here in this area. I also decided to use this floral path to lead up into the clothesline and like laundry area, I guess you would call it. And it turned out really cute. One of the last things I did is I started placing some weeds around to make it feel a little bit more overgrown. And I also decided to place some carrots around because bunny vibes. And then the last thing that I did in the outside area was place these simple white fencing, which I think the outdoors turned out to be amazing. I then started the inside. I sped through this really fast. I should have slowed this a little bit during my editing, but that's okay. I picked the wallpaper and the flooring that I was going to use, and then I wanted to do something to like partition my rooms a little bit. I decided against the partition wall for the time being and went with the pillar. And then I was going to start the kitchen. I used a lot of the ranch items, as you're going to be able to tell throughout this speed build, but it worked out. It gave it that cottagecore feeling that I did on the outside, and I just brought that to the inside of Sasha's house. Right around here is where I started to struggle again to figure out what exactly I was even doing. What was I doing? Who knows? But I wanted to make this into like a little dining room area, and that just didn't work out. So I ended up deleting it all, putting this ranch item over here, and putting this milk glass lamp up, which is probably one of my favorite items in the game. And then I also started placing some things on the walls, making it more like a kitchen, pots and pans, spices, all of the good things, all the things that you need for a kitchen. This is also where I realized that I don't have the round lace rug. I only have this round fuzzy one, which was very disappointing, but it's okay. I used it anyways. And then I started putting up these partition walls to create the bedroom. And of course, I used the ranch bed. Who am I? Who am I to not use the ranch bed and the ranch wardrobe all in the white color? I was just really feeling the ranch items today. What can I say? I also use these hanging shelves next to the partition wall to make it look like I have something hanging up on the partition wall without actually hanging anything onto the partition wall, since we can't put anything on the walls, which is super silly, but it's okay. Here I decided that I would start the living room area, so I picked out this cute little couch and this bookshelf that I ended up putting on the other side, and then I also used the wood burning stove. I think that's what the item is called. Don't quote me on that. But whatever it's called, it looked cute in this area. Very cottagecore. I also used this log bench instead of like a coffee table item as a coffee table, and it turned out really cute. I added some more of the stacked Zen cushions and the cushions on top. I'm really just adding all of these finishing touches. I have all the backbones for the inside, and now I'm just adding the little things like the cushions. I added this apple pie, some cans on top of the refrigerator, just the little things to spice up Sasha's home. I then started adding more stuff to the walls to fill in all these little empty spaces that I had around the house. I was very upset that I couldn't get that string of like flowers to be even with the wall, but we figured it out and we put some pictures and that key holder there instead. And continuing hanging things up on the wall, I went over to this wall and I didn't know whether I was going to do paintings or pictures, but I decided to go with KK Slider albums, and it turned out cute. As I was hanging up these last couple lamps to the ceiling, I forgot plants, y'all. You can't not add plants, so here I am adding plants. Well, I think that finishes up Sasha's home, everybody. Here's the interior one more time, and of course you can't forget the exterior. Look at how amazing. Thank you all so much for watching this video today. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button along with videos. I also stream 4 days a week here on YouTube, so make sure to hit the subscribe button to see more videos just like this and enjoy me in my live streams. I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye.